Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. Yellow man. I mean, officer.
He turns towards Kim.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. That sounds awfully familiar. Something to keep in mind for later.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Yeah, I'm more of a city boy too.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? I've been trained to identify the slightest hint of degeneracy by the preeminent authority on it. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate, maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink. I'll go with the first one.
Oh, I didn't mean it in any scientific way.
His gaze shifts nervously to the pile of soggy logs at his feet. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the whirling in rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? Strange.
Okay, is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
His eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's seen it before, all right.
You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying. It seemed as if you were calling to it longingly when you cried yellow man. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home in his colonial mug collection. Let's go with the second one.
Oh, no, that's not... Why would I be calling to a broken mug?
Just admit it, man. You put the mug in the trash container behind the whirling. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer. Let's go with the second one.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
He pauses.
You're not going to find me, are you?
No, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How did you get into the trash container? Gary, did you put the clothes of the murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into the trash container? Let's ask the first one first.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob.
Of course.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
He really is a weasel, isn't he? He really is a weasel. Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. people are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Fascists are neat freaks, like Mr. Everett said.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before. But where?
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
That clicking I just heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles. The smell of decay.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move on, for now.
I hope I can help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Okay. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi? I hope we can say something stupid.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes, I think so. Sorry, as you know, I've been having problems with my memory. I think so.
At any rate, this is that racist.
Are you, Gary? Are you a racist? I don't know, I like the previous racists better. He's nothing compared to Measurehead. He's nothing compared to Measurehead.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here.
Do you have a problem with Seolites? The lieutenant is a native of Revachol. Yes, what are they doing in that Seol of theirs? Scheming?
The lieutenant looks up at you, almost sadly.
I'm so sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, nothing like that. Definitely not scheming.
He flashes an impenetrable smile. Okay. Let's quickly put on some composure clothes. Do we have everything for composure? We have +2 composure already. Do we have anything else with composure on it? Not that, not that, not that. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, there's more. No, 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 no. Still no. Also no. That's minus composure. We have as much composure as we're gonna get. We have two
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
levels ready.
I mean, officers.
Let's try it.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
His massive musculature.
No, he's scrawny. Try again.
Something worn underneath it.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso. Oh my god, sorry for bumping the mic there.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
You do, yes, you do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Give me the armor now. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary? Do you know who killed the hangman? Give me the armor now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
Of course, that's what a fantastic reason to do things.
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
His lips start quivering.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Kim is so calm in this situation. Like, this guy sucks. And he's just like, he's just very calm about it. Commendable, honestly.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Yeah, don't accept it. Good. Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses. Lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
He shakes his head. Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
He looks around, relieved of some burden, his mouth still quivering. You know what, let's do a little bit of, like, fascist infighting, as opposed to the more common left-wing infighting.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Okay. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
The color drains from his face. Yes, he insisted that I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really, I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door, not grimly. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary. Yeah, let's just say this is, you know, some macho posturing or something like that, and go with that. I just want this this sack of shit to be a bit more worried about his life, you know.
Of course, of course. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Good.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, we are still at minus 15. That's good enough for me. And what's new? Right, the cuirass. +1 to pain threshold, thicker skin, +1 to volition, borrowed confidence, -1 empathy, mania of invulnerability. So being shirtless currently gives us a physical instrument, right? Where was it? Where was it? +50 detective, coach physical instrument. Yeah, +2 physical instrument. If the shirt slot is empty, 1 second. Sorry, I still have a bit of a cough, but it's fine to record with. It's just, you know, still a bit annoying. This vitreous enamel cuirass fits snugly and redistributes kinetic energy across its countless white plates. Amazingly, it fits under your coat, and it also makes pretty porcelain sounds when shaken. I think I'll keep the shirt slot open for now, and if we go down to 1 volition, I might just put that on to give us an extra point. Or if we need a specific, you know, a specific skill check, you know, then I'll put it on. But I'll keep physical instrument loud in my ear for now. Okay, let's take a look around. What do we have here? More money. What's this? These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes, crumbling. Alright. Let's keep going then. We've been up there. So let's keep going this way. Anything else around here? Not much of note yet. There is a lot of area to cover. Let's see. Right. What's this? A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Oh. There was a very specific spot where that popped up. Is it gone now? No, there it is. Before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Okay. Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. What do we have in this one? Ooh, some potent pilsner. I'll take it. This one has money. This one has money. This one has money. This one. More money. This one has a lot of money, and this has some magnesium. Oh, we need that. Let's just pop it right away. Very good. Healed morale. Before we go there, let's at least take a look at the church. There it is. Oh, what's that? You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. What's this? The sign reads St. Brune 1147.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Let's rattle the door and see if they open.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
Let's inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Let's run our hand over the beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Let's take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Let's look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
He puts the handkerchief in his coat pocket. What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Okay, let's try to peel off the sticker without ripping it.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover. Shake it off your thumb and throw it in the wind. Let's put it on the ledger.
Voila! Looks very modern.
Wonderful. Let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Okay, let's wait with that and let's go talk to them. Alright, let's see. We'll look at that at the window later. No need to do that right away. Anything over here? Doesn't seem like there's anything. Okay. So on the other side, there's some piled up rocks on a post. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. And over here, painted with pastels, someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. I'll take a look at the surroundings first. This. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. A pole screwed into the ice, keeping the tent erect. Trash from some unending party.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Let's push it over.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The lieutenant gestures towards the young woman next to the tent. Okay. For that, I will put this on. Let me take a look at the stats. Do we have anything else that would be fitting here? Let's see. Not that, not that. Quickly take a look through if there's anything else that lowers empathy. Oh, also, electrochemistry, or do we want half-light? I think half-light. Electrochemistry is loud enough anyways. I wanna hear a bit more about half-light. Plus we can do this for electrochemistry. Black monk straps. So with a physical instrument, empathy, that's plus empathy, okay. What is that? Perception, logic, kingdom of conscious, drama. Okay, that's fine then. Oh,
The pockets of these new genes are perfect for sticking your hand into.
oh, did I not look
Makes you
into them yet?
cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly.
Let's take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Okay.
Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Alright.
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form.
Okay, then let's take a look at what everything else has to say about that.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. Let's go with the second one.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. Yeah, I want the full suit. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities?
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Yes. Okay, let's take a look at that stuff. First, there's tools. Right, there's a potent pilsner. 2 physique, -1 morale. For users, a sturdy bottle of beer that tastes like piss. Now that you would, not that you would know how piss tastes like, just a guess. The label says it's made in Revachol, by Lafayette Potent Brewery. Okay. And here's the chewing gum wrapper. A gleaming chewing gum wrapper found in the pocket of the laborer jeans. It gives off an ever so faint scent of apricots. Your mouth starts watering.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet. Or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich.
Okay.
There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Okay, take a deep, deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Okay, let's put it away. Okay, that's a new something about the quest. A quest was done. That's find morale. Okay, makes sense. Anything else? Where's the rest of the armor? Of course, that was better to put the clothes in the trash. All right, let's take a look at the thoughts real quick. We gained apricot chewing gum scented one. Temporary research bonus, -1 reaction speed, living in the past, research time 5 hours 5 minutes. You have found a trace of entity who's been stalking you across the plains. The Gloomstalker, the conglomeration, the shadowy organization behind your downfall, possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine its true identity, but you can remember where you first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathed in her untrustworthy atoms. 1 second. Oh, sorry, that was a big cough right there. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna internalize that. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have for the most part. Maybe Detective Cousteau can go now we know about Tequila Sunset, but I'm not sure if I want to apply apricot chewing gum scented one, or if I'm gonna wait for something else to show up. Let's take a look at the Fairweather T500. Temporary research bonus -1 savoir-faire. Hard move. Research time 3 hours and 30 minutes. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. Okay. Now what was that? This is someone's home, away from home, just like yours. Okay, and you?